Good evening, everyone. Once again. So I promised you several live streams. Here is another one, and in this video review we are going to talk about fresh release from ICM. It is molded in 1/32 scale and it arrived to me literally yesterday, so that's why it should be interesting to see what is inside and why it will be interesting for us. So as you can see, it copies British pilots from 1939 till 1945 in 1/32 scale. It's a quite unusual kit, actually scale is written here, and we have a chance to check commercial samples, so it means you will get exactly the same stuff if you order it from any good model shop. So first of all, box size is typical for those kits from ICM. Here you can see comparison with my hand. We have nice box art which actually hints that there are 3 figurines inside. Next, here on this side we have some information about this model. So as you can see, this kit contains parts for the 21 parts for assembly of 3 figures of RAF fighter pilots of 1939-1945. Of course, glue and paints are not included, and here you can see another look of those pilots. Next, the box structure I would say is typical for this manufacturer, so just give me a second to open it. I'll try to do it in a fast way. So, first of all, we have this color printed top cover, which is quite thin and it doesn't provide any protection. What it's saving is this white cardboard box, so let's open it. And here is what we have inside. As you can see, we have the one and only plastic sprue which is packed into the plastic bag, and then we have also assembly manual on the bottom, but we will check it a bit later. I would like to start with a plastic sprue, and I want to see what parts are molded there. So let's open it. It's a resealable plastic bag, by the way, so you can use it during this build or maybe for your other purposes. It is more useful than sealed plastic bags, obviously. So here we have one and only plastic sprue. Just let me decide here. I think that's the right side. Let's zoom in a bit, and now you should be able to see all those parts. So first of all, parts division, I would say it mimics what we can get in 1/35 scale. So it means one piece torso parts and also separate legs, separate hands, and of course separate heads. Overall molding quality seems to be fine, but note that some hands feature pre-molded parts and you will have to be careful, for example, not to break off this cable. And of course we don't have any variety in poses as far as I can see. Only here we have separately molded glasses, and I suppose it was done just to place them on the helmet. Maybe we can try to place them on the pilot's face, but I think it won't be such an easy task. And now I can bring closer the face of the figurine so that you can see what we have here. As you can see, that's a nice molding quality, and of course I think it will look even better after careful painting done. So no worries, it is really good plastic kit where you get nice molding out of the box and nice detailing as well. Also, just give me a second to focus the camera because it doesn't want to focus. Now it should be better. So also here inside, when you flip over the sprue, you can see that we don't have any guiding elements inside. So be sure to carefully position all those parts against each other. It might be a bit tricky, I admit it, but I think it's worth it, especially if you consider how much you would spend for such kit. I mean, for 3 pilots in 1/32 scale made out of resin. So just be careful and you'll be good to go. Okay, so that was one and only plastic sprue. But as you remember, we also have the assembly manual. So just give me a second, I will pick it up. And here it is. There is no history note, obviously, because, I mean, what you can write about British pilots overall, it would be quite vague. Nevertheless, we have here the parts map, we have also the paints chart, and we have some safety information together with address of the manufacturer. And we flip it over, we can see here the marking options and also assembly guide for all those 3 figurines. As you can see, this marking guide, would say, it is printed in color and it looks quite nice. It should be handy. Of course, nobody stops you from searching for some reference guide, which will be handy as well. But overall, I can see it as a useful thing to be included into this kit. So in total we have only one plastic sprue with all necessary parts for the assembly of 3 figurines. I think the quality is really nice, and thank you Daniel, you're right, it is really good kit, and I will be happy to hear your opinion. I mean, Daniel already wrote his opinion in the chat. Just be sure to write your opinion here in the comments section below. And of course, if you like this video, don't forget to press the like button because it helps us to grow. You can also press the subscribe button somewhere here together with bell button. You all know this stuff, I won't be mentioning it, but I would like to thank you for joining today. I will be conducting another live stream a bit later, so stay tuned and thank you for watching. Bye.